White House Chief of Staff John Kelly says Mexico would not pay for President Trump's proposed wall directly. Roll tape.
Mexico's not going to pay.
We have some ideas on how things like visa fees, renegotiation on NAFTA and what that would mean to our economy. So in one way or another, it's possible that we could get the revenue from Mexico, but not directly from their government.
Okay, here's what President Trump tweeted about the wall just very recently. The wall will be paid for directly or indirectly or through longer-term reimbursement by Mexico, which has a ridiculous $71 billion trade surplus with the U.S. The $20 billion wall is peanuts compared to what Mexico makes from the U.S. NAFTA is a bad joke. Congressman Louie Gohmert is with us now. Congressman, I sense a little softening on the wall, whether it's paid for indirectly and whether or not it's an actual structure that runs along the entire border. You happy with that?
I don't really care how it's paid for directly or indirectly with Mexico paying. But, you know, the president suffers from a great advantage that I've had most of my life, and that's low expectations. It amazes me how people constantly underestimate the president and are left in shock. But from the outhouse to the White House, or in other words, MSNBC to Fox, people are constantly shocked that that the president came out ahead and was able to accomplish what he said he was going to do. So I still, he's made a believer out of me. I think we're going to see Mexico pay. It may be indirectly, but it's going to be to Mexico's advantage to have a wall anywhere we need it. We cut off the tens of billions of dollars going to the drug cartels, and that cuts the corruption, and that allows Mexico to become a top 10 economy. That's a good neighbor.
You just gave out there that you want a wall wheresoever it's going to be built. So you're not pushing for a wall the entire length of the border. You can have
we don't need it all 2,100 miles. No, we don't.
You'd be comfortable with that?
As long as we get it where we need it. But like Big Bend National Park, you don't need a wall through the middle of Big Bend.
But that's the compromise, isn't it, Louis? The compromise is... Are you prepared to compromise on the issue of dreamers staying? I mean, where's the compromise
I have never
here?
wavered on that, Stuart. The answer is that let's get the border secure, and then we can work out about the people that are here illegally. But until the border is secure, even if we put it in the same bill, then some kind of legalization and secure border, we're back to 1986. We'll get the amnesty and we won't get the border security, and we'll have to keep doing this on a regular basis until there are too many people that don't understand how you preserve a republic. And as Franklin said, you know, if we could keep it, well, we won't keep it if we do that.
Last question. Would you accept a compromise which you build the wall, or a structure, whatever you want to call it, end chain migration, end the lottery system, give more money to the military? In return, you allow a chunk of the dreamers to stay. Now, that's a compromise where you've got to give and the Democrats have got to give. But would you accept it?
But it's the same thing we did in '86, and we can't be that insane to keep doing the same thing expecting a different result. Let's secure the border, and then we'll work things out about those that are here. That's the way it really needs to be, Stuart.
All right, Louis?
There's just no way around it.
We hear you.
It's the way it needs to be.
And as always, thank you very much for being on the show, Louis. You're a favorite
guest. Love being with you, Stuart.
They love you.
Love being with you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. All right.